I think that in most of the book, we can see the feminist part, right, of the book, like all the troubles we went and we talked about and everything. But there's a character in the book that I felt that he was a feminist. Well, maybe there was two characters, but mostly the producer. I think that when he is left alone with his little daughter, he has to also live a life as a woman. Like he has to, in that age, in that period of time, it was really difficult for men to know about the school activities. Maybe right now it's the launch. Maybe right now it's as well as difficult, but in those ages, I think it was more difficult to realize that a man can also do woman stuff.
I think you're absolutely right. And I'm so glad that you noticed that, because Walter Pine is one of my most favorite characters. And what I really appreciated about him and writing him was that not only was he a single father and he had to do everything, but that he would be suspect because he was a single father, and he has employed Elizabeth Zott, and she's more or less making his life miserable by not following any of his instructions, and yet he allows her to continue her show because he respects her, because he knows deep down, yeah, he believes in what she's saying, and he knows that even deep down, she's probably going to ruin his life, and you know he's going to lose his job, but he lets her do it anyway. And so he was really one of my most favorite people to write.
He's awesome. I like him a lot.
I also like 630 a lot. So tell us a little about 630.
It's the best character. Yeah.
I love 630 too. I'm very fun. Well, 630 is actually based on my old dog. 630 is the only character in the book based on a live being, except this dog is no longer with us. But we had a dog named Friday, and she was really, really smart. And we'd gotten her from a shelter. She'd been very badly abused. She's very thin and had mange, and someone had burned cigarettes out on her back. It was just horrible. But she turned out to be this incredible dog. She knew a lot of words, and she would demonstrate this all the time because she would watch us while we talked. And so whoever was talking, she'd shift and look at them like this. And we realized after a while that she was reading she was understanding, and she would go get things that we were talking about. And then we were transferred abroad, actually to Switzerland, and Friday learned German. So, dogs are really amazing. And there have been a lot of famous dogs. I can think of one in particular named Casper, who lived with a clinical psychologist, and he taught his dog over 1,000 words.
Oh, wow. So it's mostly close to 630.
Yeah. I think Casper was even a little bit higher than 630. But yeah, it's a really fascinating story about Casper.
And when did you decide to give 630 a voice?
You know what? It just started happening. At first I thought, I better not do this. And then the more I heard 630 commenting on us humans and what he thought of us and our decisions and our mistakes, I thought it would be good to have the point of view from the other side of the animal kingdom, an animal commenting on us, because in fact, animals think all the time, and they make decisions all the time. And certainly anyone who's had a dog knows that so often your dog already knows what you're thinking. They can smell you, and they can sense it from what your body is expelling in terms of hormones and other chemical sense. They know how you feel, literally know how you feel. And so they think. And so when I started writing him, I thought, I think this is okay, because of course they think.
I love that he called Madeline the creature.
I
love it. The creature. I don't know what this is.
The creature.
I love that.
Oh, good.
We've interviewed a lot of authors, and they all coincide in that when you're writing, that the character just develop by themselves. You just have to listen to them or just let them be. So that's what happened with 630 when you wrote him or wrote about him.
Yeah, because while I based 6:30 on our dog Friday, I really had no idea, what Friday would have thought of different situations. But when 6:30 started observing humans under stress and humans in conflict, yeah, I just let him tell me what he saw and how foolish we must have seemed to him. I don't know if dogs understand lying, but 6:30 picked up that people lie a lot. and that must have been really confusing to him.